Well, this is a first evening. And trust me, it wasn't on my bucket list to be here and speak in front of you, but anyway, I'm going to try. Good evening. My name is Terry Lacey, and I live on Town Farm Road in Pasco. I want to thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak with you. As some of you may know, I'm very much in opposition to this proposed power plant by Invenergy. My reasons for opposing this power plant are the same reasons you've heard 100 times by my neighbors, my community at past meetings, so I'm not going to go into any more detail regarding this. The reason I stand here before you tonight is to make this statement. Social media is a powerful weapon at times like these. We hear the good, we hear the bad, we hear facts, and we hear propaganda on both sides of this issue. However, when you hear something with your own ears, that changes everything. I'm not going to go into any more detail because Janet already spoke about what was said at the last meeting, and then we found out later that it wasn't true. So I'm going to forward this and tell you why I'm here tonight. I'm here to ask you all to at least level the playing field. Whether you are for or against this plant is irrelevant. I'm asking that you give those of us who are fighting for our quality of life the same opportunity by providing us with information you are receiving at the same time you are receiving it.
Fair request.
What I'm asking for is complete transparency in all issues surrounding the proposed power plant. We deserve at least that. While I know you have no control over the Pasco Utility District, we were hit with another what the heck. What the heck moment when some of us attending the meeting found out that Mr. Kirkwood had already signed a letter of intent with Invenergy, which is confidential. May I remind you that lack of transparency leads to lack of trust? There is a lot of us fighting very hard, and we know what we're up against, so we hear things that are stated that are factual or done with or without our knowledge. That's what causes our mistrust and concern that we're being misled. The secrecy surrounding this power plant, whether done intentionally or not, has got to stop. You have to understand this is the biggest thing to happen in our town, and I can't imagine that you would not know there would be huge opposition to this. Why this was not brought to the people as soon as it was even just a possibility of being built here in Burrillville is beyond me. What it does do is lead people to speculate why. I believe you should also level the playing field by your words and by your actions. I've heard the comments. Our opposition to this power plant should not be perceived as something negative by anyone that is involved with this power plant or that holds a position within our town government. The comments that have gotten back to us about us or any other group that is against this power plant are intentionally demeaning. It gives a perception to the community that we are troublemakers and not solution solvers. And we are not to be taken seriously. Please know this. We are all a good group of people fighting this fight. We're not protesters like Gina Raimondo referred to us when asked about this power plant. We're your neighbors, your friends, family, and fellow Burrillvillians. What this proposal could do is change the course of the lives of people forever, and I'm not being overly dramatic when I make that statement.
No, you're not.
Those of us that wanted to retire in our hometown may not get that opportunity.
Moving out.
The people that have moved here or who have come here come back to their hometown because this is where they wanted to plant their roots and raise their family, are scared, angry, and saddened by this turn of events. Again, whether you are for or against this power plant, I'm asking that you give fair and unbiased communication, not only with us, but with the people of Burrillville. Having said that, I like to state that I've known a lot of the council members for a long time. I don't even want to tell you how long I've known some of them, and but I know you are good people that care about our town just as much as I do. As a lifelong resident with deep family roots in this town, I can honestly say I love Burrillville, as I know you all do. My father sat where you're all sitting for a number of years, and I know the dedication this position takes. I certainly don't want this to be an us against you issue. For some of you sitting here, your years of service to our town will never be negated over this power plant. Please know that. I want you to know that it is very appreciated, and no matter what happens. Once again, thank you for this opportunity to speak to all of you, and I look forward to coming to more meetings and discussing this proposal with all of you. Thank you.